Also, like, all the high coal processing buildings have new icons to learn. New icons to learn again. Oh boy. Yeah. That will be interesting. The powerhouse has a plug. It has a plug on the powerhouse. Okay. Sure. Uh just a thought on all of these. The DDC, yeah, this one. The DDC looks an awful lot like the heavy oil refinery icon. Yeah, those two. This heavy oil, one, two, three tall things. Three tall things. Those are a little close together to each other. There are differences. Yes, they are different, but they're big blocks of yellow. I mean, frankly, when you look at them and are trying to find them in a list of stuff, they'll be confused with each other, I'm sure, between the DDC and the heavy oil. But other than that, everything is looking pretty distinct. Yeah, everything else I think is fairly distinct. Whereas, yeah, even the research center beaker is very much different, or flask is very much different from these flasks. So yeah, that's fine. Just the one note there for playing it on eventually is I think that the DDC's icon and the heavy oil icon, the refinery for the heavy oil machine are a little bit similar to each other, just a little bit. I didn't need to like grab anything that my dudes didn't need to give me, right? Pretty sure I just got a whole bunch of power poles. Oh boy, here we go. Yes, let's pay Pyanodon to add additional levels of circuits. Oh boy. That is the last thing we need is additional levels of circuits. That is the absolute last thing we need. I'm gonna have the same issue, right? Yep. Yep. Want to buy mirror mode. Oh right, I don't need more. Right. 15 is it. I don't need more. No need for more. No need for more. Now unfortunately, and this is very, very sad. It's at this point that my beautiful grid will no longer be beautiful. The glorious grid will be changed. I think. How many is that? 16? I need 15. Times 2. Okay, 2 solids and the fluid. Alright, cool. I did not need to build this one tile away. So that's one immediate thing I need to do, is cut and paste. One tile down. There we go. Excellent. that across. Oh yeah, need to get this other power pole placed. There you go. The power shall flow! You. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. The grid. The grid lives. It is beautiful power lines. All of this effort just to get the power lines to look halfway decent. Even shifting the thingies. Yes, even shifting the thingies. All to make the power poles look okay. Just as long as there's no situation where there's only one tile on this, and we'll be fine. We're fine. This works. I can work with this. I can work with this. I hope. Yeah, that's how that's gonna tile. Cool. Test, still no answer. I mean, Pyadon hasn't said anything in this entire stream thus far, so that's a thing to note. I think Pyadon is just listening while doing art or something. Making lesson plans. building PowerPoint presentations for online courses that they are probably forced to teach right about now. You never know. You never know. Anyway, right. I had it right the first time. By the way, you know, just casually, I had it right the first time. Mm-hmm. Yep. I had it right the first time on that spacing. I had it right the first time. So, fuel. Duh. Fuel needs to exist. Along with the two inputs. It's a two solid inputs plus a solid fuel that needs to go in on these. And I purposefully made sure there were two things of power. Purposefully made sure that there were two things for power. For that very reason. For that very reason. Yeah. Anyhoozle. Same thing, just mirrored. There we go. That should be that. Just add the G4. Now, with the G4, I'm going to bring that out a little bit more. This is going to be shared. God, okay, sure. shared with borax, and then that'll be borax. Great. That'll be fuel. That'll be borax. I'm anticipating fuel from above. We shall see. We shall see about that. About which way this borax will come in at. So, it is at this point, clearly, that it is time to think about our train station, maybe. So train station needs to bring in borax. And this is our train station. So when thinking about the borax will come in from below. Fuel will come in from the side. I have a nice convenient source of fuel right next door. It is a highly convenient source right there. And it's at this point that I'm realizing that because my fuel is coming in this way, this is where I could do the voiding of all the stuff. But the way that I oriented the voiding of the stuff was down. And I did all of the belts down. So now I'm in a interesting situation where I could bring it all combined back up again, or just redo it. Or just redo it completely. I mean, that is another option. But I don't feel like redoing it, so what I will do is is that? Nope. Excuse me? But that needs to go that way. We're going this away. Oh yes, we're doing this. No! Why? I wanna cross the gap. I wanna cross the gap, please. And then cross that gap. Ta-da! Alright, this is super not ideal. Nope, 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 nope. Wrong answer. Not there. There. We're already stacked. We're already stacked. And then that just like times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta-da! I think that's enough. I guess I'll find out. There's a lot to chew through on these. Oh. Yeah, there's a bit of a backup that it needs to chew through. So this might take a minute. Although it does look like we're fine Even at like a full throughput red belt, it looks like I have enough burners to burn the full throughput red belt of stacked stuff, and we are no longer a full throughput here, so that is fine. It works. Saves some effort, I guess. I have less than 400 units of red belt left in my inventory. Yeah, that's about what I expected there. How's that stacked gravel going? It's getting replaced with the other things in this. Oh hey, it's escaping. The G2 could come in now, and now it has room to escape. So it is escaping. What about the G3? G3 doesn't have anywhere to go, so it will be filling up with stuff. Alright. Good. Now, what is the, like... Okay, I'll need to do a little bit of, belt getty with the, borax in. But we shall manage. Come to the belt getty. Yeah, that is reasonable. So we're going to replace our gravel with G3. Uh-oh. No! Contamination. In case you were wondering, please don't forget to avoid putting a underground belt right in front of a splitter. If you don't want half your belt to be contaminated. That happens sometimes. So this is our borax. Assuming I have the belt for it. Chances are I don't. Or, actually, chances are I have just enough. That's tight. That's gonna be a negative. That's gonna be a negative. Not quite enough, I think. Oh wait, underground. We'll have enough. Okay. Phew. We'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Not you. And not even you. So this will be a different station entirely. Where do I have this again? I always forget. Oh yeah, sand castings. I'll need those up here too. Not that one. That's the one. Yes, yes, yes. Station names. That's there. Good. Very good. Success! With a whole 2 units of red belt left. Let's rename this train station. This will be Nickel Borax Request. And you are, of course, bringing me all of the beautiful, glorious borax. I do hope I don't have it's not stacked borax that this brings in. Where's my iron? Here. You are unstacked. Phew. Unstacked. There's the borax. Hello! Welcome, borax, to the party. Good to see ya. Now, with 7 minutes to go, there's one other thing that I can at least get done here, and that is the concept of the oxygen, the 225. Uh-oh. That's 9. That's 9 electrolyzers. We're fine. We're fine. It's only 9. It's only 9, folks. I think it's only 9. Please. Please. Yeah. Yes. Exactly 9. It's good being correct on occasion. Just get this belt, get this pipe logistic work done. Have some power, conveniently placed power. And, yeah, water. Water is nice. You're off! You're off a tile. Oh noes. Uh-oh. Well. I did not mean to grab the belt. Alright. That will repair that. That was the wrong way on that belt. Go that away. Doink, 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 doink. Cool. And then, like, sure, fill a thing with stuff. Molten nickel! Non-zero amounts of molten nickel we got today. Yay! We did it! We did the thing! We got the stuffs. The beautiful stuffs for the molten nickel. I really don't like that I had to do this mess of bleh. But anyway. So there's our nickel build. Processing 5 red belts worth of nickel. 5 red belts worth of nickel. Trust me on this, it's 5 red belts worth of nickel. Into molten nickel. Yes, GG. Oh boy. Yep, that's 5 red belts of nickel. That's 150 ore per second. That is 150 ore per second into 187.5 of fluid at the low cost of 11.25 borax. Oh boy, that is a lot of borax. I probably need more borax borax, maybe soon-ish. I mean, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it actually, because I have a bit. I have a I have a bit of borax. It's it's 5 yellow belts, 75 per second of the borax in here. So I think I'm okay with that for now. For now, for this nickel. I have a locomotive without fuel. Oh, that locomotive is not in use. I have this locomotive. Yeah, this locomotive is for super steel that I will only fuel. It's not assigned to anything yet. It's not. It has no orders. If anything had orders and was out of fuel, uh, I would have an alert that I hide behind that it's behind me, but there's no alerts right now. The little spot for the alerts is like behind where I live on the screen. So no one can really see when those happen, but I can see when those happen. And I have none right now. Anyway, so that that's it. We can move on, I guess, for now. So the question is, do I want to do the well, I need to do the plates here, so I still need to do like the casting. I need sand castings here, which means pulling the tar up to do the sand castings, getting the buildings that I need for my little build for the casting. But I want to do the nichrome casting here as well. So what I need to do is I need to continue to expand this. I will need to continue to expand this station here and add even more to this here, this depot. I don't know how I'm going to add to this depot, but I will ideally manage somehow to add more to the depot. Probably have to like loop it back and up or something after like shenanigans. That's what I'll have to do to add to this depot because I'm going to need to add a slot for the nichrome. Oh, I know. I'll just I'll I'll split it here ish. Oh, hello. That's an interesting path you've chosen to take to get around that corner. But yeah, I'll probably split it sort of like from there type thing. And that will be the nichrome station or whatever. I I will need a molten chromium request and the nichrome supply station, and I will need to bring the nichrome down. I will also need to bring the actual plates down, probably with a bit better throughput than this. But besides that, I think I'm good. Might want to add another train, actually, onto the nickel depot, but that would cause issues. Maybe I will change the amount that this holds in the cars. That's probably what I'll end up doing. So next time we meet, I need to convert this to this. That's what I need to do. I need to convert this to this to get more molten nichrome, and I need to get the molten nichrome onto a thingy with a depot. So that will be on the agenda for next time. Getting the molten chromium provided in sufficient quantities, so that I can actually make this nichrome through the molten process. I also need the sand castings. I need to get the nickel and nichrome casted and sent onto my rail network, and then I need to go to my main bus and I need to request the nichrome somewhere or other, and delete these high pressure furnaces, doing it the old way that uses the nitrogen, because they are vastly inefficient by comparison. And that will kill my nichrome bottleneck briefly for about 4 hours. Who knows? Maybe a few streams. A few streams, ideally, before I need more. But when I do need more, this is the key. This is the key. Why did you build all of this? Because I can copy and paste all of this. If I need more nickel, I now have nice individual units that I can copy and paste, likely segmented, to another spot to throw the ore at it again. So I can just copy my little setup here on the miners, copy the setup I have here on the syngas for those miners, and paste it all like here with all this nickel, and then I'll have even more nickel. I could do the same thing with the chromium build. If I need even more chromium, I could do that. I need to consider if I want to go past G3, though. I could do G4 now, can't I? Get better output on that chromium? Eh. Do I really need you, though? Don't know. We shall see. So yeah, there's lots on the agenda, but we'll finish up the more nickel next time. What else did we do today, just to end things off here? Well, the other thing that we did today in the first half of the stream was replace all of the glass with the updated glassworks building. So, redid all of this from the old line of 60 high-pressure furnaces, Mark I high-pressure furnaces, down to 15 of the glassworks to get the glass flowing again, as well as at various locations along the bus. Got the empty petri dishes sorted with some better formatting over here. Got some actual glass flasks going here as part of the main mall setup. Got the optical sets, the optical sets flow, and then all the stuff in the mall as well. That glassware, and there's one other spot with the stuff here. This stuff. Glass cores. And yes, it is generic fluid now, rather than coal gas for glass. You need to feed it a fluid with a fuel value. Right now, the fuel value required, the max consumption is 2 megawatts. That will go up at least by a factor of 10 to 15 to further increase the fuel demand, because right now the fuel demand is really, really low by comparison, because in general, fuel values just across the board on fluids are a little bit high, just a little bit high for this type of consumption. So here the easier solution is just increase the max consumption on these buildings. More decent than with coal gas from the logistic perspective. Yes, because now you're not forced to make the coal gas anymore. You can use any other fluid with fuel value. In my case, obviously I chose to use natural gas for the most part. Here I just had a syngas right nearby, so sure, did that. But anyway, by the way, what? Now we have a good use for light oil. I suppose light oil has a pretty decent fuel value. Why is it convenient to make light oil where you're making glass or something? I don't know. What's the good use of light oil? The misspelled L oil. Ahem. Anyway, with that, folks, it's time to end off the stream. I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you've been enjoying the videos thus far and are watching the VODs on YouTube, do not forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you're so inclined, head on over to twitch.tv/OtakuShowboat to leave a follow to be notified when I go live, Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to approximately 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. You can do all of the social stuff through the links below the video, including supporting Pyandon's Monster Development at patreon.com/Pyandon, and myself at patreon.com/OtakuShowboat. I will, of course, be back on Sunday, where I am going to finish off this nichrome. Finish off the nichrome with more sufficient quantities of nickel, and move on to other greater, more glorious things. I hope to see you all then.